Hello and welcome back, Crash Nation. Thank you everyone for the support so far we've had in this channel. We are excited to get things off in the wildcard round. Back-to-back years in the playoffs for this young Diamondbacks team. But we have a challenge here. The Miami Marlins, another up-and-coming team, and they have a deadly pitching rotation. Luckily, it's only one game, so we don't have to worry about the whole rotation. The bullpen, George Kirby, the former Mariner top prospect pitching. Yuri Perez, 6'8". Holy moly, this guy's a stud for the Marlins. Jason Sadler, nice veteran presence. Holloway. Alright. Their bullpen is looking a little bit dangerous here, so hopefully we can find a way to get to their starter early. Dwayne Parker, 19 years old, 78 overall. My goodness. The Marlins are drafting pretty well here in this universe. Anthony Bender, another veteran in there. Dylan Floro, their closer. Their lineup, Cleo Watson, speed for that. Victor Mesa Jr., Brian Anderson, Jesus Aguilar, JJ Bleday, Azavil Garcia, Jazz Chisholm, Solak, Stallings. So they have a nice mixture of speed, contact, and a little bit of power here in this lineup. So let's see what we can do to keep these guys off base. Austin Hayes, he's not even in the starting lineup right now. My goodness. Then you got Shea Whitcomb there too. Oh man. Joe Mack, another, wow, Marlins. They're going to be very, very difficult to deal with in the future if their young players keep developing like they are. But we have home field advantage, people. Chase Field, here we go. The Diamondbacks are looking to keep their playoff hopes alive here. Some players on this roster haven't been in the playoffs yet, so they're going to lean on the veteran presence of this team. The team that had a miracle run to the World Series. We got swept last year. We're trying to get revenge. The postseason baseball, anything can happen, people. We'll see who shows up, who is pretender, and who is a contender in this National League wildcard matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's going to be a heck of a matchup. We struggled at the start of the year, but we've found ways to get back to the playoffs, people. And it's going to be a beautiful sight to behold. Alright, just moments here before our first pitch. We take a look at the stats. Same records. But man, oh man. Almost pretty much entered the lead at the same time too. Alright. First pitch. Almost here. Watson leading off for the Marlins. And Jack Flaherty, the $35 million man, trying to prove he can earn that contract. He's had some rough injuries here for us to start off his first year. But we are excited to see what he can prove, that he can bring to this mound and this team for this playoff run. Postseason action about to get underway, people. Jack Flaherty. He only made 22 starts due to injuries. Got his ERA down to 3.83. Whip 1.3, 133 strikeouts through 122 innings. Didn't strike out as many guys as we hoped. But he's been here in this league for a long time. So we'll see what he can do here versus this Miami Marlins lineup. Watson hitting over 300 to start the year. A 1-2 count to the young fast speed runner here. Got to keep him off base. The pitch gets him chasing. And Jack Flaherty strikes out his very first man he faces in the playoffs. And yeah, I have to see it again. Or the spin right on that one. Hold the movement. The break. Fools Watson just completely there. You can see his eyes light up. And then right when he swings, he regrets life immediately. Oh, that was beautiful. 3-1 count now. Victor Mesa Jr. And that one, it paints the black, but we just can't get the call. Jack Flaherty not impressed with that one there. 2-1 count to Brian Anderson. One of the more feared hitters in the lineup. He gets jammed. Mountcastle for one. Why not a double play to start things off here in the first? Mountcastle, his offense is dipped, but he has that defensive presence on first base, which is nice. Mountcastle, nice job recovering, getting back to first base. Well in time with the scoop and everything. Alright, not the pitcher we thought we'd be facing, but Trevor Rogers is their ace. 33 starts, 12-11 record, 3.15 ERA, 1.22 whip with 183 strikeouts through 208 innings. So definitely doesn't strike out many hitters, so let's see what he can do here. As the young face of this franchise, Corbin Carroll is up to plate. His first time in the playoffs as a Diamondback. And he smokes one right back up the middle, a changeup. And that one avoids hitting Trevor Rogers, but that one was smoked. Can he stay on base? Josh Rojas. 1-1 count. And he's just under that one too much. Third baseman makes the play. Missed that by inches. Oh, that could have been deadly. Oh, that's unfortunate there. That's going to haunt us. Ian Happ, the MVP of our season, trying to give the Diamondbacks something to rally behind, and he gets a pitch. This one has a chance. It's in the gap. It's still going. And it's gone. The first home run of the wild card matchup goes to Ian Happ, 414 feet. A 2-run shot. And Trevor Rogers is looking to be struggling here early on. Some pretty early hard contact from Ian Happ and Corbin Carroll. And Ian Happ getting the fans in this game. Maybe he should be a Savannah Banana. He's got the dance moves for it. Oh man, oh man. There's a way to get the momentum going. Carroll and Kelly helping him out with celebrating at home plate. And that is going to get Chase Field off their feet. Guys are probably still buying hot dogs and popcorn and beer. Had to wait and see that at the concession stand there. My goodness. And into the hot tub. Now a 3-1 count for Carson Kelly. And he'll draw a walk. Nice job from the veteran catcher there. Getting on base. Ryan Mountcastle. Trying to get something here. And decent contact. Just jammed. So that's going to be a fly out to right center there. For his second out. Mountcastle trots off the field. Gabriel Moreno making his playoff debut as a Diamondback today. Seeing what he can do in the DH spot. So he elected to go with him over Sano to start. Gabriel Moreno does get on base more. Sano, we can always bring him in as a pinch hitter if need be. 1-0 count, Gabriel Moreno. He hits that one decently, but right to the second baseman. And that will end the first. But Ian Happ plays hero here early on, giving the Diamondbacks a 2-0 lead. With a moonshot into the hot tub there. A swing so nice, you gotta see it twice, people. 0-2 count to Jesus Aguilar. There, Miguel Sano. Slider does not slide. It hangs up, and this one can... Oh, and it is fair. Just can't get to foul territory. Aguilar answers right back with a home run for the Marlins. And Flaherty knew that one was hung. And he just did it to the wrong person there. The lead is cut in half just like that. Aguilar knew it. My goodness. And right off, he smoked that one. Alright. Let's see if Flaherty can forget about it here. JJ Bleday watches a sinker for a ball. Bleday hasn't lived up to his potential here as a Marlin. Seeing if he can do something for him in the playoffs. He rolls this one over. Ian Happ playing second. We'll get him out there. 2-2 count. Azevedo Garcia trying to make something happen. He strikes out. Jack Flaherty gets him with the high fastball there. His second strikeout of the day. Jack Flaherty does have his spots when he needs them. And that one, even if he didn't swing, I think he would have called a strike. Oof, beautiful. 2-2 count now to the former Diamondbacks prospect, Jazz Chisholm. And he chases one in the dirt. And he buckles his knees, and that will end the inning there. Jack Flaherty gives up one to Jesus Aguilar. But one is all they get. So go bottom half the second, try and get a run back. Seth Beer, lefty on lefty. Unfortunately, that's another ball hit right to the second baseman. Round out there to start the bottom half the second. Alright, so we need to start seeing the towels flying here, Chase Field fans. Come on. There we go. Start rallying your team. Buddy Kennedy strikes out there. Four-seamer. Could have held up. 50-50 ball. Tough to do. Canzone, he takes the slider back the other way. But Watson, he's got speed in center field. He just slowly jogs out there and he makes the play. Oh, it's Victor Mesa Jr. My bad. Thought that would be Watson out in center field. But no runs for the Diamondbacks there. They go 1-2-3. Top third, Nick Solak, 1-2 count. He strikes out. Like keeping the speed threats off base. That is a huge, huge bonus for us. A 2-0 count now to Stallings. And he drowns out to Ian Happ. But he has trouble with it. But Stallings, he does not have the speed. So doesn't worry. Ian Happ looking a little bit shaky there in the field. Maybe we play him back in the outfield if we get past the wild card. Khalil Watson. And he shows he's got some pop in his bat there. That's a wall scraper, but it is gone. Khalil Watson, their leadoff hitter, has tied this game up. Are you kidding me? Did not think that was going to happen. But hey, how can you not be romantic about baseball? Khalil Watson ties this thing up, and the Diamondbacks offense is going to have to find a way to keep more runs coming. 2 outs now with Victor Mesa Jr. Full count. Strikes him out. So he has 2 hits given up, both solo shots, and this game is tied. Oh, Jack Flaherty struggling with the lawn ball. Everything else seems to be fine. But we go bottom half of the third, see if we can find a way to retake the lead. And this all-you-can-win game. Corbin Carroll, 1-1 count. Oh, he swings away at that one, jammed. Brian Anderson. Gold glove potential at third base. Easy play for him. Josh Rojas, 2-1 count. He goes down and gets this one, but this is going to hang up enough for the center fielder to make the play. Trevor Rogers, he's starting to slow down the hitting now. After a rough first, he's finding his groove. Ian Happ, 0-1 count. He smokes one. This one has a chance for second. And it's not going anywhere. Shy of the warning track in center field. That had potential, but dies out. Brian Anderson, top of the fourth. Mounds and tied it up again. And hard hit, but Canzone playing right field today will make the catch for the first out. Canzone getting some outfield playing time with App at second base. On deck, Blade, Aguilar, he homered earlier. 3-1 count. And fastball. Missed low, didn't want to try and give him another homer. 0-2 count, but he gets him chasing. So the 1-out walk may not prove to be too hasty, but Jack Flaherty, he's got 6 strikeouts already, not even through 4 innings. 2-2 count at Garcia. He struck him out the first time they matched up, and he's going to do it again. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings of work for Jack Flaherty. He is proven to be quite a difference maker here. 0-2 count at Carson Kelly. He walked earlier, trying to avoid a strikeout. And he's going to get hit by a pitch. Alright, Carson Kelly shakes that one off. Mountcastle smokes one, but that's caught. No way, that is lined right at the second baseman. Unfortunately, couldn't get over his head. Gabriel Moreno now trying to make him pay for hitting Kelly. 1 out, 1 on. And that one gets jammed. And that is going to be a double play, and that's the last thing you want to do when your hitter gets plunked by a pitcher. Moreno can't believe it. He thought he had that one, but that one just right to the second baseman again. Jazz Chisholm has got a magnet in his glove, I tell you. Speaking of Chisholm, 0-2 count. Leading off the 5th. And this one, speaking of magnets, is right to Carroll. And he doesn't even have to move. That is your leadoff hitter gone for the Marlins now. Alright, Carroll looking calm, cool, and collected in center field. 0-2 count. Nick Solak Strikes out. Same spot. Jack Flaherty's just hitting that spot with ease. And there's 8 strikeouts now. Jacob Stallings. Jack Flaherty at 69 pitches. Nice. With the pitch. And a knuckle curve lands in there for a strike. The former Pirate, Stallings, trying to get something going for Miami. And grounds one softly to Mountcastle, who will end the inning there. Still tied at 2. Going into the bottom half of the 5th now. Game at the halfway point. Seth Beer. 1-1 count. And Jazz Chisholm has just been all over this game defensively. Does it again. The balls just keep coming to him. Full count. Buddy Kennedy. He has a chance. He smokes one here. It's gonna be fire. No. Oh, it's foul. That looked like that was fair from here, but they say foul ball. It doesn't matter. He'll take a walk. Either way, he's getting on base, people. Dominic Canzone, 3-0 count. Smokes one. Jazz Chisholm dives. Dominic Canzone beats it out. That's the effort you want to see in the playoffs. That's how you get playing time. Corbin Carroll now tries to go the other way with it. The left fielder makes the catch. Runners will have to retreat to their bases. 2 on, 2 outs in the bottom half of the 5th. Need to find a way to bring runs in. Josh Rojas. Wouldn't trust anyone else but him. 0 for 2 on the day, but he does well against lefties. Slider there, fooled a little bit on that one. That's alright. That's just your MLB swing right there. Oh, and that one just under it too much. Could go. Hands up. Caught by the left fielder there. So we go top 6. Still tied at 2. 3-0 count. Victor Mesa on Jack. Watson will get a walk here. So they have some speed on base now. Back-to-back speed threats. Victor Mesa Jr. We're ready for his steal there. We just know it's coming. We're watching him. We're watching him. Here it comes. Kelly gets him. There we go. All right. We saw the warning signs. We knew it was coming. Carson Kelly gets Watson out. Just in time there. That was by a half a tight. It looked like 2-0 count. Victor Mesa Jr. He will ground one. Buddy Kennedy getting some playing time with the ball, and he makes the throw. His first throw to first base today. All the way on top of the 6. That's going to be tough. Finally getting some action. Brian Anderson. Oh, knuckle curve. Hanged. Corbin Carroll at the warning track. Makes the catch. Looks like Jack Flaherty's day could be done. He's getting tired. Starting to lose control a bit. Ian Happ leading off with Kelly and Mountcastle next. 1-2 counts. Ian Happ, seeing what he can do versus Trevor Rogers. Oh, and the changeup fools him. Oh, nasty pitch there. Full count now for Carson Kelly. And he hits one hard, and he hits it right in front of the left fielder. That's a 1-out single there. Carson Kelly. That's his 3rd trip to first base today. A walk, a hit by pitch, and a single now. His on-base percentage is perfect. 2-0 count for Mountcastle. That's a hand-in slider. It has a chance. It's going. It's going. It is caught at the warning track. Oh, no. Man, oh, man. 2 or 3 of these pitches that we could have taken deep just seem to get stopped short. And Moreno, under that one, will fly out to right to end the 6th. So we go top 7 with 3 innings left of baseball here in the wildcard matchup. And we are going to Matthew Boyd, the 5th starter in our rotation. He's not going to get many playoff games as we are planning to go to a 4-man rotation. So he's going to be a relief pitcher for us. Let's see what he can do here versus the Marlins. The pitch. Oh, and what a changeup. He paints the black and freezes Aguilar on that one. They don't want a replay of that one, though. 2-1 count. Blade, lefty on lefty. Gets him to chop one to Mountcastle. Tosses it to Boyd, and 2 up, 2 down for Matthew Boyd here out of the bullpen. 1-0 count. Matthew Boyd trying to go 1-2-3. Garcia chops one to Kennedy. And that will do it. So go bottom 7th now. And the 7th inning stretch under the way. And looking at motivation there. The last time the Diamondbacks won the World Series. As they go to Casey Sadler here. Had 46 games. 1.93 ERA out of the bullpen. Definitely their trusted guy to go to here at these moments, it seems. A 1-2 count now for Seth Beer. And he couldn't hold up on that one. Cutter gets him striking out. Full count now. Kennedy fouls off a cutter. Trying to get a battle going here. Trying to get Sadler a little bit tired here. And this cutter fools him badly. Not looking good here in bottom 7th. Back-to-back strikeouts. Ones we should have held up on. But everyone may has those days. Don at Canzone. Let him try to get underneath the center on that one. Good luck. Alright, 0-1 count Canzone. Trying to make something. And he gets on top of that cutter. And that is going to end the 7th. We go top 8 now. Miami Marlins. Trying to find a way to get more hits. They only have 2 today. Both have been solo shots. Jazz Chisholm. Lefty on lefty. Check swing. It's a ball. Yeah, I feel like that was a strike, but alright, Blue. Next pitch up. He will chop this one right to Seth Beer. Barely has to move for the first out there. Matthew Boyd looking good out of the bullpen. That's 4 straight retired now. Nick Solak trying to make something happen here. Oh, sinker again. That's paints the black too. That's a strike. Oh, Blue is just not liking us. And Solak has one. This one has a chance. It is going to go up to the wall. And Solak has speed, so that is going to be a double. Oh my goodness. That's not good. 2-2 count. Man in scoring position for the Marlins. Stolen strikes out. So 2 outs now with a man on second. Can Matthew Boyd hold him there? Matthew Boyd, calm, cool, and collected. Challenges Stallings. And he wins that battle. Khalil Watson, he homered earlier. Check swing, change up for a strike. 0-1 counts. Kelly did some words of affirmation there. Oh, but Rojas dives on that hit and he can't get it. And it's right back up the middle and a runner scores for the Marlins. And clutch hitting from Watson in the wild card game for Miami. That has put him up late. Oh my goodness, that slider just couldn't slide. And Watson gives the Marlins a 1-run lead. Can we escape without any further damage? And Mountcastle takes a liner to the face. He makes the play. Khalil Watson, 2 RBIs on the day. And 2 hits. And things looking bleak here for Arizona. Anthony Bender. 6 outs left. Full count. Corbin Carroll. He rolls one over. Chisholm makes the play. High throw, but he is out. Josh Rojas. 5 outs left. Down by 1. Need to find a way. Josh Rojas. He does. There's a man on base. Now the go-ahead run is at the plate. The Diamondbacks need to get a rally going here. Josh Rojas, when we need him most, he always seems to come through. And that's why he's still a Diamondback, people. We are not going to trade him. He's got a decent contract. But we are going to bring in Perdomo here. If we're going to play small ball. 2-2 count. Ian Happ smokes one. Perdomo has a chance. And he's going to stop there as that one was hit too hard. So only a single there. Ian Happ, he smokes that one with the 2 strike counts. Back toward the left field. 2 men on now. 1 out. Oh, tie and run at second. 2-2 count. Carson Kelly. And he has done it. Carson Kelly. Are you kidding me? That be the biggest home run of this franchise series. Carson Kelly. Oh my goodness. Santa Maria. Oh man. Carson Kelly has lit up Chase Field and they are going nuts. Down 3-2. Now up 5-3. In the bottom of the 8th. Carson Kelly has fired this team up. Oh man. If only he did that in real life, he would still be a Diamondback and he wouldn't get cut. Carson Kelly. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is the home run of this franchise for sure right now. Carson Kelly put a hex on him. Wow. That is amazing. Jordan Holloway now comes in to stop the bleeding. Alright, can we help our bullpen out? Can we add some more runs? There's only one out here in the bottom of the 8th. Jordan Holloway talking to Stallings about it. Ryan Mountcastle. 0-1 count. And he smokes one hard, but this one is over the head of the right fielder. And Mountcastle now in at second on a 1-out double. He's hit the ball pretty well every single time. Finally gets a chance and a break for a hit. Mountcastle over the diving right fielder's head. That would have been a heck of a catch too. But Blade can't do it. Seth Beer, 2-1 count now. And this one almost murders Holloway. But it could bring in another run. And it will. That is a huge RBI there. And the Diamondbacks have scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th. And the wild card single elimination game. Oh, that is just clutch. Oh my goodness. Cue the music. Buddy Kennedy now. 1-2 counts. Oh, and a high slider strikes him out there, but 4 runs come across. Bottom of the 8th. And the Diamondbacks are 3 outs away from advancing. Lucas Sims comes in now. Our trade deadline acquisition. 1-2 count on Anderson. Trying to prove his worth. Gets him to chop one to Perdomo, playing short today. Makes the throw. 1 out. Now there's 2 outs left. Lucas Sims. Hold your ground. Full count. Bode on deck. Jesus Aguilar. Lucas Sims staring him down. The pitch. And he gets one to pop one into right field. Canzone going back. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. 1 out away now from advancing. And JJ Bode. 2-2 count. Their final strike. Lucas Sims. Enjoying this moment at Chase Field. Soaking it in. Now trying to get his zone working here. 2-2 count. Bode watches us slurve for a ball. Alright, full count. Lucas Sims, come on. Didn't give him the chase that one. Get one in the zone here. The pitch. Strikes him out! And the Diamondbacks are moving on. They have eliminated the Miami Marlins in the wild card matchup. And they will be facing the Philadelphia Phillies. Miami Marlins. It was a good matchup, but man, oh man, the better team definitely prevailed. What a way to advance. 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th to give us the victory. Carson Kelly plays hero. Oh my goodness. That is reason to celebrate right there. We are advancing, people. It's going to be another fun playoff ride, and we hope you guys are here to join it with us. Let's go. We will see you next time as we face off against the Phillies. Till then, people. Bye.